All right, guys, I'm back. It's May 31st, and I got four players that I absolutely love for us to incorporate into some player props. But before we do, you know what we got to do. We got to recap yesterday. Bang! Well, kind of. We hit 3 out of 4 as Ramirez, he doubles. I think in his first at bat, if I remember correctly, Ozuna and Guerrero both single at their second at bat. It's like, get it done, baby, early. I love it. Don't make us sweat it out. Just get it done. We know you can do it. You want to do it. There's incentive for you to do it. You don't want to go hitless like the guy in the end, freaking right there, Tucker. Jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, man? I mean, it's okay not to get a hit once in a while, but your performance was disgusting. Taking 2, he got struck out 3 times. 2 of them just strikeout looking with amazing opportunities of balls going over the plate, and he just sits there and watches them, and then he swings at crap that's like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, did you get knocked in the head or something? Like, are you not yourself? But anyways, 3 for 4 day, and that's all right, because I got 4 plays that I absolutely love for today, and let's see if we can improve on this 3 and 4 day here. All right, really quick, let's look at the season, and I want to go really fast with this because I do this every day, but it's important for people to know what we're doing, because, new people come to this channel every single day. So, of the last 173 batters that I suggested on the channel just to record a hit, we've hit 130 of them and missed only 43 of them for a 75% hit rate. And then even more impressive is this new criteria that I've started using where we hit 67 of the last 81 batters for an 83% hit rate. That's 67 correct players to record a hit and only 14 players that we missed on that couldn't get the job done for us. All right, really quickly, guys, just want to say thank you to all the people in yesterday's video that commented on how we could even enhance this channel even more. You guys had some great ideas that I'm going to consider. Some of them I'm not going to consider, okay? Not because they were horrible. It's just, yeah, we're doing that. That's a good idea. So, like I said, you guys are the lifeblood of this channel. You guys are the channel. I'm nothing without you. So, the best thing to do is ask you guys what you want, because you give people what they want, and usually they're happy. So that's the name of the game. Would you guys want me to do some live streams where I do have like some more interactive question and answers, or we could even do like where I can build sports betting models with you guys, or at least share some of my successful sports betting models, and I can break it down so that you guys can kind of like look under the hood and see how things are built, just to gain like an insight, and maybe so that you guys can go, oh man, that's pretty cool. I like the way he did that, or like that's amazing. Just so you guys can maybe gain some more experience, so that you can basically build more successful models, so you can win more, right? That's what the name of the game is. Let me know if you guys want that. But like I said, you guys are the friggin' best. I love you guys, and let's get to these 4 plays that I absolutely love. All right, first matchup, Jose Ramirez. You know who he is. He only hit 7 home runs in the last 12 games. It's unbelievable, man. And the last time we used him, what did he do? He hit a double on his first at bat. So, yeah, he's on fire right now, baby. And he's going up against Patrick Corbin, who's he's not on fire, I'll tell you that much. When you look at the pitch usage percentage, he throws the sinker at 37% of the time. Not very good. He's probably afraid to throw it. I don't know, because he's giving it up at a 363 rate on the season. He's probably like, oh, shoot, what the hell's going to happen when I throw this? I close my eyes. Another freaking hit. That's what I hope Jose Ramirez does, even though he has a 231 batting average versus the sinker. That's okay. Moving on to the next pitch. 24% of the time, the slider. Corbin's not doing good on that one either. He's probably closing his eye. Oh, please don't hit this. He's only throwing that at a 324 batting average. Ramirez, again, a pedestrian-like 250 batting average, but I think those 2 numbers right there are, they're over the whole course of the season. And he started off the season really slow. He's on friggin' fire now. So those aren't a true indicator of how well he's batting currently. So I still love this opportunity. When you move on to the third pitch, the cutter, Patrick Corbin can puff his chest out a little bit. I mean, I got a 225 batting average against that. Well, I wouldn't get too comfortable with that, because Jose Ramirez says, in your face, I knocked that in the park at a 500 batting average. You got to love it, man. And then his fourth pitch, four-seam fastball, 10% of the time. He should probably just forget that one, because he's giving that up at a 318 batting average, and Ramirez hits that at 308 on the season. There's another ball he throws. He's just concentrating on too many freaking balls that he can't even do anything good. Talking about Corbin, he throws a changeup 9% of the time. He's giving that up at a 455 batting average. And Jose Ramirez says, give me some of that, baby, because I hit that at 438. So I love this opportunity. Like I said, Ramirez is one of the hottest players right now, man. And when you're hot, things just work out. When you're cold as heck, you can't do anything right. Well, like I said, when you're hot, everything's working until it doesn't work. So I still think a lot to work in Jose Ramirez's bat, if you will. There's a lot of firepower left, and I think he's going to get the job done for us. Ballpark Pal is listed as an extreme advantage for Jose Ramirez. He represents the worst 8 percentile of possible matchups for Patrick Corbin. Ramirez is, like I told you, how many times did I tell you? Did I say he was hot? Because he recorded at least one hit in 18 of his last 23 games. Did I say he's hot? 417 batting average versus left-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. Did I say he's hot? Oh, man. This ISO rate is off the charts. His barrel rate is just below the good range, but do you think he's a home run threat? I don't know. Didn't I just say 7 home runs in 12 games? Not saying he's going to hit one, but I'm saying he's a home run threat. He's the ability to do it. He has the power for extra base hits, so the over 1.5 total bases is in play. That's your style. But as always, the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. All right, next matchup, same game for same pitcher, this time David Fry. So we already got into how Patrick Corbin is absolutely horrible at every single one of his pitches. You look at Fry, he'll see the sinker maybe 37% of the time, hitting at a 333 batting average. The second best pitch in Corbin's arsenal, the best, least worst, I don't know how to say, not good, slider. Fry's hitting that at 400. The cutter, I have 2 ABs there. Fry's only seen the cutter twice, so it's irrelevant. So it's a wild card, so to speak. We don't know how he will perform, but whether it's good or bad. But I don't think we should really be too concerned about that, because when you look at the four-seam fastball, Fry's crushing it at a 500 rate, and the changeup, he's crushing that at a 600 rate. The ball that I can't fit on the screen right there because there's 5 balls, like I told you. Corbin, maybe, just maybe, I don't know, just like focus on 3 balls. I mean, you can't do any of them good. So like, just like focus on a couple, not try to spread yourself too thin. All right, Ballpark Palace listed as an extreme advantage for, I put Ramirez there. I didn't change the slide. It's supposed to be David Fry. You know it. Everything else on the slide's correct. Fry represents the worst 7% of possible matchups for Patrick Corbin. Fry's been hot, man. He's at least one hit in 17 of his last 22 games. He's got a 416 batting average against left-handed hitters the last 14 days. His barrel rate is knocking on the door again to almost the good range. His ISO rate is off the charts. Elite of elite, baby. You think he's a home run threat? He's only got 6 home runs in the last 17 games. Not saying to play it, but I'm just saying he's there, and I like to grade every possible, bat like a home run one. So he has the ability, not saying I'm going to play it, but has the power for extra base hits. So the over 1.5 total bases is in play. But as always, come on, you say it for me. What is it? The baseline prediction is just to what? Record a hit. All right, third matchup. And before I go any further, this one and the previous 2 matchups all qualify under that extra criteria that's hitting at 83% effectiveness in terms of predicting players record a hit. So I just wanted to make that be known. These 3 right here, this one and the 2 prior, are in that extra special sweet spot, if you will, of 83% winners historically since tracking it on the channel. So this is becoming one of my favorite players. Like, I'm not saying he's my favorite, but like, I didn't watch much San Diego Padres last year or the year before, but and I'm not watching a ton now, but like, this guy's awesome, dude. Jurickson, I gotta keep saying this. I got his first name, Jurickson Profar. I don't want to say it wrong. This guy's freaking awesome, man. Love this guy. He's going up against Michael Wacha. And when you look at Wacha, his pitch usage percentage, he loves that changeup at 38% of the time. And he's commanding that at a 220 batting average. Not too bad, right? It's not lights out, so it's not deterring me or scaring me away, because Profar is awesome at all these pitches. He's hitting the changeup at a 368 batting average on the season. Moving on to the second pitch that Wacha throws at 34%, the four-seam fastball. Oh, shoot. 361 batting average, not good. Profar's like, give me some fastball, baby, because I hit that at 342 on the season. Then Wacha throws the cutter at 13% of the time, 273 batting average. That's not horrible, but it's not good either. You know what's good? Profar's batting average against the cutter, 385 all season long. And then the fourth pitch at 11%, the curveball, he's throwing it at a 333 batting average, or giving it a batting average up of 333. That is Michael Wacha. And Profar, at 250 batting average, can't be perfect. I mean, it's not bad. Ballpark Pal is listed as an extreme advantage for Profar. He represents the worst 4 percentile possible matchups for Michael Wacha. Profar has an extensive body of work. When you look across the course of the whole season, basically, he's recorded at least one hit in 41 of his last 52 games. Got a 309 batting average versus right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. Okay, this guy's on fire. When you look at his barrel rate, it's a little lacking, okay, but that does not tell you anything other than the fact that he's a low home run threat. So when you barrel rate and ISO rate's low, so he's a no home run threat. It has nothing to do with his opportunity to record a hit. That just measures power. But he does have a low power for extra bases. Not to say that he can't get multiple hits or he could double. It's just that I'd stay away from the over 1.5 total bases. I would just strictly stick to the baseline prediction, just record a hit. All right, last matchup, and I want to say this right off the bat. This is an honorable mention. This is not an official play. I was going back and forth all day. Should I do this one? Should I not? And when you don't know, when in doubt, throw it out, baby. That's what I say. So this one's thrown out in terms of it won't be graded in the official plays because it's not an official play. It's an honorable mention. So I just wanted to say that right off the bat, but I'll still go through the slide. And if it's something you like and you want to use, knock yourself out. Maybe you like him too. But like I said, this one is an unofficial play. The other three are official plays. So Bryce Harper versus Miles Mikolas. And I love going against Mikolas. A buddy of mine calls him, sometimes the way he wears his socks and his hair and the mustache looks like Ronald McDonald, baby. Looks like a clown. And a lot of times when he plays baseball, he looks like a clown when they just knock the balls all over the place, baby. So hopefully that happens today. Bryce Harper, like I said, going up against Mikolas. Four-seam fastball. He's throwing that at 27% of the time on the year. He's a decent 250 batting average. It's not decent, but for him, I have low standards for him. So, man, you guys better stay away from this one. I'm mocking this so much, we're going to get screwed on this one. Harper's hitting the four-seam fastball all season long at a 308 batting average. When you move on to the second pitch, 23% of the time, Mikolas, the slider, he's giving that up at a 455. That's horrible. That's horrible. I mean, how much worse can you get? Just throw that pitch away. Don't do that one. I mean, for God's sakes. Bryce Harper hitting the slider at a 375 batting average. Well, here's a good pitch right here. The third one, the sinker. He only throws it 20% of the time. Maybe you should throw that more often. I don't want to give you any ideas because if you're going to play Harper, you don't want him to, he's giving that up at a 133 batting average. I mean, why are you throwing that 20% of the time? It should be like 50. Are you stupid? Anyways, 313 batting average for Bryce Harper, hitting the sinker. Then the changeup 15% of the time, a 333 batting average given up by Miles Mikolas. And Harper, 273. That's not bad. But when you look at the other ones, you're like, ugh. I mean, it's fine. Look at this matchup. I love this thing. Ballpark Pal has this listed not as an extreme advantage. They just say a strong advantage for Harper. Another reason why I kind of shying away from this one. That's why I kind of was like laying into Mikolas a little bit because don't play this one. I mean, because we're probably going to I'm probably jinxing us by being a jerk about it. Harper represents the worst 12 percentile possible matchups for Mikolas. He's recorded at least one hit in 26 of his last 37 games. He's got a 293 batting average versus right-handed pitchers last 14 games. His barrel rate's in the good range. His ISO rate is in the elite range. He's a home run threat. Yes, he is. He has the power for extra bases. No kidding. Over 1.5 total bases is in play. But as always, the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. But then again, I said it's an honorable mention, so maybe we'll just, not do this one. So there you go. There's my 4 plays. 3 that I absolutely love. This one that, I don't know what the hell to do with. But I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave comments. And I'll try to respond to them as fast as possible. You guys are overwhelming me with so many of them, A little old me, I can't handle it. So there you go. I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.